Hello, everyone. It's been a while since I've had a chance to make a video for you in this fashion. It's been lately the live talks on my own Facebook page, Mind That Seeks Truth, and on Sundays, the Amazing Things in the World Facebook page, which has a large reach of over 5 million people, and some of them happens to be interested in what we have to talk about and send their questions, and we have that discussion going. However, today I was just I thought it's a beautiful day, took a little short walk, and I thought of something to discuss with you, and the subject of relaxation, which I'm sure many of you always have this desire to be relaxed, and anxiety happens to be part of your day sometimes, and you wonder, what is the secret to relaxation and how can one actually achieve that? And most of you try in different ways to achieve that relaxation. However, you wonder, why is it not really as you expected it to be? So let's talk about that. What is relaxation? Well, in order to understand what relaxation is, we need to maybe consider a seesaw. When you go on playgrounds, you see a seesaw, or at least some of you used to see a seesaw. You don't see it that often anymore. But either it's tilting this way and one end is up, and either the other side, the seat is down and the other one is up. So one is being stressed and the other one is just doing nothing, or the other way around. The way that it will be fully equally with no weight on it is when it's balanced and it's just on the equilibrium and both sides are hovering in the air, considering there is no one sitting on them, so the weights are not the issue. So balance is what you need to focus on and aim for in attaining relaxation. Otherwise, most people try to achieve relaxation on physical level. And of course, that's not enough. An example for it would be, let's say you want to relax and you sit somewhere and it's comfortable couch or chair, and you have a cup of tea or whatever the heck it is that you are into. you seem to be having everything around you that you desire, your drink or whatever, your food, and you're sitting and kind of letting go on the couch, and you have a posture of physical relaxation, which in your mind it is the only thing that you can have in mind as a picture or portrait or posture of relaxation, because that's how you've been trained and conditioned that relaxation is when you just lie on the grass or somewhere and just physically have no weight on you and do nothing, or perhaps have a good beverage that you enjoy. But you won't attain relaxation in the full sense in that way unless the other part of your existence, your entity, is also in that frequency of relaxation. In other words, certain things is being done for that too. What is that? That's the mind. Because as you know, our life, the way we know it, is made out of mind and body, not just a body. If all of you think that's what you are, only a physical entity, well, that's the beginning of the problem. Our lives is made out of two things: mind and the body. The energy flow and the activities that happens in the mind is one part of our existence, and the body, the apparatus that the mind uses to do its things. So together we are who we are, what we are, a human being, a human entity. So if you want to focus on bringing relaxation to one part of it, well, that's the seesaw, which is in the air. But the other one is not relaxed yet. So you haven't really brought about the conditions where both can be in an equilibrium and both let go and do nothing, an idle. So therefore, when you sit on the couch and have your favorite beverage and you have your goodies and you feel you're relaxed, but yet you're not. You don't attain that stage of relaxation and you wonder, why? I had 2 days off and I lingered, but still not. Why? Because the mind was not encouraged or directed to enter into that state of relaxation as well. So we're looking for balance. So what is the balance? Well, you notice when you take a walk around, I don't know, a sea walk or a long road or a pleasant place, pleasant area, try this with yourself next time. When you are walking, you have a certain destination in mind. You want to go to the end of that line, wherever you see or wherever you have in your mind, a kilometer or two away, and you know where that is. Either you've been there or you know how long it takes to go, or there's a spot that you want to end your walk and then start coming back. So that means when you're walking, your mind is thinking about the destination. When your mind is thinking about destination, it's trying to reach there, but your body is in the way. So it's grabbing your body and encouraging your body and pulling your body to arrive to where the mind has already gone 100 times to the end of your walk, where you know where it is. So your mind has capabilities to go there quickly, but the body is not. So the body is following. So while the body is trying to catch up and go to the end of and finish that walk, your mind is already ahead of the body, either somewhere else that is looking around, cars or the trees or the people, or the end of the walk where it is that you want to go. Wherever it is, your mind is not where the body is. The body is still negotiating the walks. The mind is already out there. So the mind and body are separated. When the mind and body are no longer together and they're separated in this fashion, there is no relaxation of mind. There is no relaxation of body because they are separated. When they are separated, that's not where you attain relaxation. If you want to understand what I mean, that when they're separated, you don't have as much power, which is naturally yours, which comes through a total relaxation and harmony with the nature, you can look at one of the videos that I have, which is called The Power of Mind, and you can see a person is trying to lift me up on the thumbnail of it, and that will explain what happens when mind and body is coordinated and when it's not. When mind and body both are present at the same place, are together, balanced, not separated. As an example, I use the one that I just told you about a few seconds ago. If they're not separated and they're together, then you have tremendous abilities which actually defies the law of physics, which you can see it in that short video that I have on the channel, The Power of Mind, and what I explained to somebody who's trying to lift me up. So, the walk that you're having, when the mind and body are not together, the walk is not as pleasant because you're thinking about getting somewhere. You're rushing yourself, or you have a destination and your mind is now all over the place, either thinking about the end of the line or thinking about your problems or challenges or things you want to do, and your body is walking, but you're not with the activity that you chose to be, which means the mind is thinking about something else, body is trying to do something else. They're not together, they're not balanced, they're not in harmony. Therefore, you're not really enjoying it as much as you would if you tried with yourself, have no destination or no particular place to end the walk, and just focus on the walking, the fact that you're walking. Just be one with the action of walking. Be aware and mindful of your walking, that I am walking, and you be with the action of walk. It's the simplest way of meditation in walking, which I can explain to you right now. It is, someday we'll do meditation in a real way, but this is the simplest way that you can do when you're taking a walk with no destination. So your mind and body both will be in the same vicinity, in the same place, as one entity. So you're thinking about, your thoughts are about what your body is doing, and your body is following what your mind is asking it to do, which is both walking. So they're both on the same subject, therefore brings harmony and balance and relaxation, total relaxation, because mind and body both are actually doing the same thing or nothing, and they're now balanced and relaxed. Versus when you're on the couch and you have your beverage, but the mind is all over the place. And the other way around it is also, for example, let's say another illustration or explanation I did. Let's say you trying to relax, the other way around it, and you're cramped in some small space, and you say, well, my mind has no problems, no ideas in it, and no challenges that it's trying to deal with, no issues. Why am I not relaxed? Because your body is all cramped up in there, right? You can't constantly meditate, but in a cramped situation that is uncomfortable for your body, and say, why am I not really reaching that nirvana state, or that relaxing state, or that harmony? Because mind has its own rules and body has its own rules. So you got to observe both. Body should be sitting or being in a comfortable position, and then the mind, when it's actually meditating, both mind and body are relaxed, balanced, and the mind is focused on what the body is doing, which we talked about. An example of it is the walking thing, the way we suggested, which ends up taking the mind, the thoughts, out of the consciousness, because you have certain contents in your consciousness, and your mind is always roaming around in that memory, in that consciousness, which is either in the past, or is worried about something, wants to create something, and is conjuring up something for it to happen in the future. So it's never really in the now, in the present. When your thoughts are with the walking, and the physical body and the mind is both together doing the same thing, the mind is not roaming around the memory, is not conjuring up for the future, and is with the body. So therefore it's out of the consciousness, and it's with the now, with that present moment, with that very moment that it's doing what it's doing. Therefore you're actually with the flow of life and living. And that's how you can experience real relaxation, when mind and body are both together doing the same thing or doing nothing, but together, both observing the rules. And that's how you can attain relaxation, better than just trying to do a physical form of relaxation, or physical busyness of activity, or just meditating what the body is cramped and is not observed what is comfortable for it. So again, we are looking for relaxation means balance. If you can bring balance to your day, which could be as simple as the walk style that we talked about, mind is thinking about walking and is staying with the body, rather than being far ahead of the body and the body is trying to catch up. And or just when you want to meditate, be conscious about your breathing, be aware of the flow of the oxygen into your nostrils and out. So when you breathe in, you feel the breathe and you feel the energy with your breathing. You're aware of that breathing in and out, a normal breathing. And again, that's mind, which is out of the consciousness, with the now, with the activity that you're doing at that very present moment. And your body is also relaxed in the form that is comfortably sitting somewhere or walking or whatever you're doing. So hope that would be something for you to enjoy about relaxation, and we'll talk to you soon about some other subjects. Have a wonderful day or evening. Be good to yourself and to the others, and talk to you soon.